Guys, thank you for listening to the Bridge to Buctober podcast, where we talk all about them Pittsburgh Pirates and that. My name is Josh. Today is August 6th. The Giants finally beat the Pirates this season. 8-1 final last night. Specific guys, though, we should talk about. Let's get into it. Good morning.
Yeah, it is a good morning there, little man.
Or good afternoon or evening, whenever you're listening to this. Once again, still fighting this cough off, or cold off, rather. So we're going to keep them short this week. So long as I have to do this, the nights, the evenings are better than the mornings. So I do these in the evening. So that's a little bit better. Didn't have my lights on. So we're here. We're doing the thing. All right. Tough night for Mike Burrows last night. Back-to-back starts against the same team is a really hard thing to do. Okay. You see Logan Webb was able to go out there and take care of business. Great line, 10 punchies. He was very good. This guy's been a Cy Young runner-up, and he's received votes in each of the last 3 years. So he's this guy's in the upper echelon of starters. Mike Burrows still working his way into the league and whatnot. Like, that's what they do. Remember Skeens faced the same team, the Cubs, his first two outings of his career and dominated the second time. Like, it doesn't come that easy for everyone. We're talking about those types of guys. Mike Burrows got a little taste of it tonight, and he even said something about how he appreciated the challenge and hopes that a challenge like that will help him in the future, preparing and things like that. So that's what it is. His final line was 4 2/3, 5 hits, 6 runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 3 home runs, 2 of them 2-run homers too. So, not always a good thing there. After he was out, we'll keep moving. Like I said, I want to keep moving here. I want to get through this. After he was out, they brought in Ashcraft. He gave up a couple runs, got out of the 5th, gave up a couple runs in the 6th, threw a scoreless 7, was still effective there. And then Cam Sanders makes his major league debut. We love debuts. Threw 2 scoreless innings in that too, a couple strikeouts. Good first outing there for Cam Sanders. Gotta love that. Talk to the parents, all those things, all that stuff's always great. You know me, if you've been listening, I love MLB debuts. And so that was pretty cool. Unfortunately, it came in a game like this where it was, 8-1 and not much offense. Logan Webb, 110 pitches, I think. And the bullpen came in and shut him down. There wasn't a whole lot going on. Just 2 extra base hits for the Pirates offense. Sawinski doubled off the wall. Reynolds doubled for one of his 2 hits, the only person in the lineup to have 2 hits. There's something there, right? I don't know, maybe. Listen, the main thing I want to focus on, and I'm telling you, like, we're flying through this. But the main thing I want to focus on right now is the fact that the Pirates really need to get O'Neal Cruz and Henry Davis going. Both of these guys desperately need a hot streak at some point in these last couple months. They've seen struggle. They're finding out what doesn't work. That's all fine. But they need a taste of what does work. And these 2 guys could make a huge difference in this lineup. Certainly, we've seen it from O'Neal Cruz at times, right? We've seen what good looks like from O'Neal Cruz without question. And that's in all aspects of the game. We've seen it, right? But we're still waiting for something to click with Davis at all at this level. Something tells me when it does, it's just going to be there for Davis. I believe that. This guy's hit at every level. He's shown that he belongs to get this opportunity, that he belongs here, but it just hasn't happened at all. And I mean, we need Henry Davis to figure something out. And I think if he can get something and figure out where the separation is We know the biggest gap between any level is AAA to major leagues. We know that. It's such a huge gap right now. And, I don't know if he can click, if he can work out, if that's something that we can see from Henry Davis at all, that'd be huge. That'd be crucial for this team to be able to get a guy like that hitting and going well. And as far as O'Neal Cruz, I mean, like I said, we see it one day and the next day it's just completely different. And we're constantly excited and then frustrated and excited. And another hitless game today, the average is just so low, right? And we want to see that average get up, but we also know that, like, at some point, just get us the slug. And if you're 1 for 4 with a homer, we can take that. If you're 2 for 4 with a double, like, we can take that. You understand those things at this point, but we'd like to see a hot streak. We'd like to see something to get this kid some confidence and get these guys moving. We talk all the time about Cruz because he can be the guy on this team. He absolutely can be. So I don't know. We'll see about those two guys. Like I said, rough day for Mike Burrows last night. So the matchup today, my goodness, what time's the game? It's a 12:35 game. So hope you're working from home. Robbie Ray with his 2.85 ERA going up against Andrew Heaney. What are you going to say? We've seen Heaney, his last several outings and uninspiring, whatever. We don't know what kind of moves are going to be made. I talked about Cam Sanders. I mean, that's Johan Oviedo going back down. Now you've brought up Harrington and you brought up Oviedo and sent them back down the next day. So we're getting a bunch of different guys opportunities, but how long do you go? When you send somebody down, you got to wait 15 days before they can be recalled unless there's an injury. So I guess you could start calling up different guys and sending them right back down and trying to mess with this bullpen thing. And sure, it's doable. You can do that, but man, I'm not sure that's the best way to introduce guys to this league when you're talking about, when does that become Hunter Barco? When does that become Bubba Chandler? And for Thomas Harrington, just up and down. And I mean, that's just, if you're going to give him a run, give him a run. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how they handle this moving forward, but you got a rubber game tonight or today, this afternoon. You've got an opportunity to take the series, and you've already got the season series against the Giants, but it'd be nice to take this series here at home and then go into a day off with that. They don't have a day off. I'm sorry. They got a 4-game series against the Reds coming up. Get hot going into that series. Then let's change that. Hawaiian shirt weekend, right? I don't know why they're not doing it on Fridays. They must not be listening. They got to do it on Fridays. The Friday is the Hawaiian shirt day, not the bucket hat day. Do the bucket hat on Saturday. Let's get it fixed.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this.
Anyway, guys, that's all we're going to have for today. Like I said, keeping them short this week. Keeping them short. I'm going to try to get better, faster this time. We'll see how that goes. Let's go, Bucks.
Thanks for listening to the Bridge to Buctober podcast. Subscribing to your platform of choice is the best way to be notified for new episodes. And now, new episodes every weekday. Remember, live shows with my dad and Uncle Jake are Sundays at 9 p.m. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and join them in the live chat every Sunday. Follow them on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Bridge2 Buctober. Clear the deck, cannonball coming, and let's go Bucks.